headlines under the title "Dead Man Walking." Due to some issue of misidentification or whatever else we can say, it was assumed he was dead. They buried him, and they buried a body, and it resembled him. आणि मागीर 2 महिने उपरांत ताचो फॅमिली म्हणजे वो खंय तरी दिश्टी पडलो आक्षी दिश्टी पडलो म्हणजे फॅमिली पत्ते म्हणून आले हो आमचो मनीस आनी ताका मातसो आहा सायकॅट्रीक इशू क्रॉनीक सायकॅट्रीक इशू म्हणून मातसो आउट ऑफ हँड आसलो तो नॉट कंट्रोलेबल. सो त्या टायमार जेन्ना तो मिसींग गेलो ऑक्टोबर 23 आनी जेन्ना तो डिसेंबर 23 तो रिसर्फीस जालो ही रिअपियर्ड ही गॉट एडमिटेड इन टू IPHB. He was about 35-40 kilos. He had a big wound on his head for some particular issue which he suffered in Bombay. And his wife called me. It was 2nd of January 2024. बरो म्हणालो आमचो एक घोव हा म्हणालो आतां तो घोव हा म्हणालो आनी सद्याक म्हणालो आपलो सगळें कंट्रोल जायना कित्याक ही सफरींग फ्रॉम मातसो आमकां हेल्प करूंक शकता कित्याक वी वॉन्ट आवर हजबंड बॅक माय चिल्ड्रन वॉन्ट आवर फादर बॅक. Those words were very important when she called me. It was January 2nd, 2024. We had given a statement, we had given a bite, and we had explained to people who had commented on the post which said family abandoned the father, which was wrong. I had clarified on that post that nobody abandoned nobody. It was something beyond the wife's control. And in the last 1 year, this gentleman, Nilagris Gonsalves, with treatment, with care, with compassion, with the support of his wife and 2 sons, is today ready to go back to society. He is still on medication. He still will be on medication because it has been a 40 or a 35-year-old problem which has accumulated. But today, in our shelter home, he cooks food. He helps in the kitchen. He does odd jobs. You can मतलब तुमचे तेजेर तूं एक कितें दिवंक शकता रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आनी तो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी घेवंक शकता. So सद्या कितें जालें, his family came to see him and he is going now to stay with his family as soon as the visa comes in London, and that is a great achievement for Street Providence, for him and for his family. In the last 7 years or 8 years of running shelter homes, we have not seen a family like his wife who has consistently followed up with us, consistently asked us what is the status. Whenever we have taken for appointment, we have WhatsApp the prescription to her. She has asked many questions. We have given the answer. Family members have come and visited him, or whoever is connected to the family has come every 15 days, 1 month. They have brought some things, sat with him, spoken to him, asked us questions. They have cleared all their bills. Wife's concern was give him care. We want our husband back because he is important to our family, and that can be or will be the most important point in this gentleman who has completely recovered to stand on his feet and go back to society on the condition he takes his medicine every day. So we feel proud that we have stood with this family. The family has stood with their father and with their husband. His relatives have stood with him. A lot of people, after I gave the interview last year on 3rd January, asked me if you want to meet this man, but he was not in a state to be presented. Today we present this man to you fully recovered, but on medication. He understands that he has made mistakes, but it was mistakes which he could not avoid due to his mental issues which he has been going through for a long time. So whoever commented or whoever passed comments, my request is henceforth when such incidents come on social media, please avoid commenting. Today it is this person, tomorrow it can be any of us having an attack of anxiety, having an attack of schizophrenia, having an attack of bipolar, having attack of dementia. Then what do? We should always understand what is the press also highlights and keeps it open, we understand. But before commenting any negative comment, especially on mental disability, think twice. There is hope for such people. We are there. If we were there, say 20 years back, this situation would not have arisen. If the government had understood this demand for care homes, midway homes, halfway homes 20 years back, this situation would not arise. So, to people who pass, unwanted comments on social media on mental health, I'm only talking mental health. Please refrain. You find people something jumping into the Mandavi River. You will find something people throwing their child into Mandavi River. You will find somebody murdering. It happens at a spur of a moment when they hear some voices in their ears, and that comes in a friction of a second. So avoid commenting without knowing the reality. Avoid commenting without understanding that this can happen to you, to your family, to your relatives, and how will you like it. So the story produced in the media was whatever is. Then we clarified it was one day. Today we are showing you the gentleman. He's fit and fine. We feel proud. He's only 63 years old. He should go back to his family. His family should, be happy that they have got their father, and which they are. That's why they are taking him for a holiday, or I'm not sure what is the next plan of action. But he is always welcome to stay with us, because he requires medication. He has to go for his assessment, for his monthly checkup, for his blood test. That is how mental health care works. On doing the blood test periodically, so that you can check the white blood corpuscles to see whether the medication what they are giving you is going into the system. If you just give them medication, it will not work. They will get suppressed, and one day they will turn to dementia. So we thank his wife for giving us an opportunity to care for her husband, to entrusting us in that particular state when she had no other choice whom to approach. Press was calling her, media was calling her, police was troubling her, people, relatives were asking her so many questions, and we feel proud that आम्ही तिंगा राईट टायमार असली, आमची घरां तिंगा असली. तिकाय कोणा घोडी आमचो कोणेचो नंबर दिलो आमचो, बाबा हेका मातसो फोन कर. आम्ही फोन घेतलो, and the first thing she said was, we want our husband back when he gets cured and he's back to normal. So we thank his wife, and we thank all our staff. For 6 months it was really difficult. He was just 35 kilos, व्हडलो घाव आसलो हांगा माथ्यार. खूब त्रास केला आमकां घरान, कित्याक he was not in a state of a frame of mind to live in a home. He was used to roaming around. But as the medication seeped, IPHP also has done a good job on him. IPHP also has put in their effort, which they are putting for all patients. But the care homes, or the midway homes, or the halfway homes, that is important, and that is the need of the hour for people who are chronic with mental disability. They need to recover, and we need the medicine to seep into the body.
So I can say Street Providence was a ray of hope to him to become what he is now.
Yes, we will say that we are happy that we could help the family, but the main thing is the family is uh, wanting the person back. Usually people don't want the person back. Na teka door, magir poya. No, they are asking, sir, when can we take? Is he ready to go? Can we take him?
Will it be in the long run? Like he will be staying with the family after this now?
See, if he does his assessments on whatever time, 15 days or 1 month, I'm not sure what his assessment pattern is. If he does his assessment regularly with a psychiatrist, and because see what upon IPHU does not give you the papers, it remains inside. If he goes to another psychiatrist, he will ask for the file. They don't give you the files out. So all the track records may remain inside. We will have copies only of the prescription. So I cannot comment on his family's part whether they will keep him, but he needs to take his medication. He needs to stay off alcohol, tobacco, cigarette. He needs to sleep in time. He needs to live peacefully. He needs to keep himself occupied with some service, and he needs to live his rest of his life either with us or with his family. Whatever is suitable to him and to his family is suitable to us.
Like this, there are many cases we can see. So what do you think government should do? Like,
See, it's a billion-dollar question which nobody will give you a straight answer. It's complicated. It's difficult. It's too uh, huge to solve. Government, we cannot blame the government also for everything, although it is their responsibility, because it is a social problem. But end of the day, we also are getting disappointed, stressed out, we also don't feel like no there is going to be that value for the work you're doing, because the cases are so huge. Everybody wants to come into the home, but the resources are not there. See, in this case his family paid the bills, so that is okay. There is no issue with the family, but most people who can afford also say take free. No, there are costs to take them to hospital, bring them back, keep the caregiver, clean them. For some time he had to be cleaned, bathed, monitored. Everything comes at a cost. Now who is going to bill it? Is the government going to do it? Is the NGO going to do it? Our family is going to do it? So I cannot give you any clear reply to the question what you asked. But yes, government should understand that if they encourage more shelter homes, more midway homes, their load in the hospital will come down. Their operation cost in managing these people in the IPHP will come down.
निघालीस तुका कितें म्हणपाचें आहा
आमकां मदीं
I think
आमकां हिंदी लोकां मदीं रावपाक घर नाय. मोदीन इतलो व्हडलो ग्रावंड बांदला.
तेजे न्हू रे, तुझे सांग.
म्हाजें
हय तुका कितें म्हणपाचें आहा आतां तुका
तूं बरो जाला आतां तुका पळय हांव बरो आहा.
सांग आनीक सांग कशें जालें तुजें
पळय हांव मदीं पयलो दुयेंत जावन कुयट गेलो. थिंग मदीं बाबा एक काम करतालो, गाडी चलोवपाचें ऑटोमॅटीक शावले. हिंगा म्हाजी एक दिसकी जाली, हांव इस्कॉलाक वयतालो न्हू बाबा पावोवपाक चेडवा कुयट. आनी एक दिसकी जाली म्हाजी 7 वर्स काम केलें बाबा येवन वचून. मागीर हांव काजार जावच्या आदीं मरे बाबा तीस जावन भायले सांगून
तुका आतां कळ्ळें दिसता
आतां बरो हांव
काम करता घरान तूं?
वय
कितें काम करता? तुका कितें काम दिता घरान? आमच्या घरान रांदताय तूं? कितें
स्टेट प्रोविडन्सान कितें करता तो
कांय कोण ना बाबा.
तूं किचनान कितें काम करतालो मग
तें दवलें
हां, कितें तुका तरी दिला तेच पुरो? तुका रांद
म्हाका
तुका रांदूंक सगळें जायना?
ना.
आनी कितें झाडू भाडू मारताय तूं? नाता मरे तूं?
वय ना
डेली नाता तूं? वॉकर डेली घेताय,
वय
टीव्ही पळयताय
वय
आनी ते एक्सरसायज करताय वयर सकयल.
वय
आनी कितें करताय तूं? हां, कितें तरी करताय तूं.
वय,
हां, मागीर आनी बायले कडेन उलयताय तूं?
वय
कितले फावटी म्हयन्याक? बायल फोन करता मग तुका केन्ना केन्ना? कितें ना रे.
केन्ना एक पावट 2 पावटी
आनी चेडो
चेड्यांक उलयलें.
उलयना मग तुजी? बरें, मागीर आनी फुडलें सांग.
आतां हॅपी आहा तूं?
वय बाबा
आतां वयताय तूं खंयसर वयताय?
लंडन
लंडन वयताय तूं?
थिंगा रावतले काय पत्ते येतले?
येतो
खंय रे? आमच्या खबरे?
तुका तूं फॅमिलीच्या बरोबर रावतलो मागीर परतून येतलो स्टेट प्रोविडन्सान?
आता तू पत्तो लंडनसून येयलो, तू आमगेर येतलो रावपाक काय गोवा वेले वयतले काय थिंगा तुज्या घरान तुज्या बंगलान वयतले घरान वयतले?
येतो बाबा.
हां बरें, आमकां आज मागीर तुका चॉकलेटी हां ते मागीर सांग.
So he is in position to move abroad.
See, with his family support, no, they will take him. He is steady. Okay, there's nothing wrong with him because he's taking his medication. His parameters are normal. See, he is ready to go back to society as long as somebody will be responsible for him. You cannot leave him alone.
So constant care has to be
Yes,
taken.
that is, because he's senior citizen. He's already system has got used to the medicine. It's like you are wearing shoes and today you don't wear shoes. What will happen? You will feel uncomfortable. Same thing, the reaction will start if he does not take the medication. But since his family is supported him, not today, many years they have been supporting him. Even when they went abroad, they have been sending him money regularly, keeping an eye on him. But ultimately, what happened? The care what was supposed to be put in place by a particular system which will get the medicine into his body, ते जावना. ते जावंक जाय न्हू. तेजे भाशेन तें कोण म्हणल्यार इतले जाण आहा ताका केअर जाय, ताका ते मेडिसीन जाय, ताका चॅकअप जाय, फॉलो अप जाय. There are many medical issues which have to be sorted out for people with disability.
So now you have cleared that who dead man alive.
Good. So basically he is alive. Okay, there was a mistaken identity which the authorities have clarified that they have sorted out that person's issue. See, we want to tell after this news goes out. See, don't let us not go back. If somebody wants to go back, you can go to the department, go to the wherever and find out on a post what we are trying to convey a message that there is care, there is hope, there is feeling for such people. Let us stick to that. Some people will still comment whatever that is okay, but if you want to know what was that, you will have to go back to the authority and find out who was that person.
Done. Mike.
So, Mashi kept cut the kept cut the